There's another case. Okay, that makes sense, because I was like, I'm pretty sure there's 5 cases in here. Let's go. Okay, actual start. Rise from the ashes. It's not a turnabout title, which is why I always forget that this case exists. All I remember from this case is the blue badger and how terrifying it was for me. And it's also wild that we deal with all... Wait, what? Huh? What is happening? Oh my god. A dual murder? Dual homicide? Blue badger? I want a blue badger emote. Look at that terrifying thing. I had nightmares because of that thing as a kid. Gotta go fast. Blue badger. Who is this and why does she look like Mia? It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. Bro, get your own jobs. Oh my god. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. This man just has girls showing up around him all the time. What is wrong with him? It's a little concerning. Just a bunch of girls. February 22nd, the week after Valentine's Day. 10:02 a.m. Beautiful. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to do work. There you are! Finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow! What voice should I give her? Maybe I'll give her like a little bit of a sassy voice. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? Sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer, works here. Yeah, that's definitely what she's not doing. she's not doing the live thing anymore. I'm dead. So, you're the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? Oh my god, the Phoenix Wright from the Edward murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edward who was murdered though. That's a relief then, you're better than nobody. Sorry? I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. This man is just depressed. Go see a therapist. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Literally. They just decided to introduce 2 new characters that are the same. Except one of them has an alive sister. Maya? Could it be? Bruh. Stop projecting. Okay. I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Interesting. Okay. Guess we'll talk to you. She had a bunch of badges on her. the faces. Amazing. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator. Yep, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just, you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh. Only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. Damn. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job. At my age, no less. Okay, that's your catchphrase, okay. Another future professional in training. We love to see it. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. No, she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Maya Fey, but Mia Fey, sorry. How'd you know Mia? Okay, a lot of questions here. So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically, don't you? Yeah. Sure can't falter for a lack of enthusiasm. We definitely do scientific investigations here. Not just going around interrogating people. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Cool. Let's go talk to her sister, but I guess we'll do this first. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Instantly, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it is nice of you to help your sister out like this. It must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But... my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh. Sorry. What is it with all these children and missing parents? Goodness. Oh, don't present that. Go talk to your sister. I don't actually know if we can talk to them. Actually, no, that does make sense. I take back what I said. I didn't say anything. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard. Thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year? Understood, man? What was that about? Hi, Alana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? Your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. She's so pretty. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. Exactly what is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for the district. This district. You're a prosecutor? Damn. Two sisters? What a liar. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like Mia and Maya. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Not much. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? Your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Well, that's just great. You really do have a knack for getting difficult cases, Phoenix. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you. Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh. What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Yep. So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Yep, that is... Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Anna? What happened to your hand? Oh, this... I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject! Yeah, that might be a good idea. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Okay, let's talk about Mia. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! I was in law school. It was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. Oh, I've also audited a class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Oh? Excuse me? Oh? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her school. Top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh, yeah, that's definitely what we meant. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. She is, 16, so doing well in high school. Good for her. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting a guilt. What? I need, it's too early. Gotta stop doing this. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But, Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. No, you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Oh, Mr. Wright. Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. What? You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose... Excuse me. Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Cool. Love it when our client is unwilling. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. You gotta believe that your client is not guilty, Britt. There's something going on here and I'm going to find out what. Alright. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know? I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everyone liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself, but I think maybe... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay, let's go. Ooh. Prosecutor's office underground parking lot. Wow, very fun. So, this is a lot where it all happened? It looks like they're still investigating. I knew that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. Expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Oh, it's not Gumshoe. Who are you? What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranches and up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? Oh, so you... Oh god, what is he doing? Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, you see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti or the desert dream? What is this guy talking about? Bruh, I'm so confused. You head along home now. Happy trails, bambina. Characters. What is happening? Oh, what's that? Ombre, a friend of yours? Kinda, sorta. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the wild? Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West? It seems. Okay, let's do some examining. Gotta examine this very obvious thing on the floor. A wallet? Excuse me, officer? Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be nothing. Oh, something inside. I'm called to a duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Oh my god. Zoom. You should check it out with the press of enter. Oh, okay. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with this. Goodman's ID added to the court record. Great. Excuse me. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Alright, so they introduced a new game feature. Let's do some more examining. No clues here. Very cool. Why is this ladder here? Aha! A ladder! That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. Can't hear anything. My ears! No! My ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey! What did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's just broken. Okay, that's definitely a clue. The phone is broken. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know! This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I don't really see how it makes a difference, but okay. Very cool. An oil drum filled with water. It's heavy. You can't even budge it. Drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. You're not suspicious. But, oh. I see. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Sir, how much beard do you have to shave? Like, what are you trimming? Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Yeah, scary. Could you just tell us the one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You wanna know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle? Please? No problem, partner. About time for vittles anyways. Vittles? Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. I'll just find you a cerveza you like. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vittles, Saloon, Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Okay. We're getting kicked out. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around, do all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, okay, great. Great! Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Where are you two all set? Us? Who's this? Oh! She has a little... You know the, like, sausage octopi? Like, you know when you cut up a sausage and they, like, cut the little ends and then boil them so they look like octopus? That's what it looks like she has on her collar, on her necklace. What's this? She couldn't be... You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene! Hello, half and half, was it? Thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passerbys. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance either. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone, even if my days as a cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass up lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? She's a witness. Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Oh my god, the hairful. Beautiful. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or, before you know it, I'll have you... This is not the morning I expected. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. She means it. Okay. Sure. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know that the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents, and yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Cough-Up Queen. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they warded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. Oh. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they talk about when they stop. Oh god. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? Oh my gosh, hello! How are you? How's your week been? What's up? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears, and the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Whoa. Wait a second. You know Lana Skye? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name, considering I, a defense attorney, did not know her name either? Could we ask you a little bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. And for some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No, not at all. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried the General Trilobite lunch set. That's crazy. Never mind. You win. It's crazy. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Is that a fish? What is this? It's not, right? Yeah, no, it's like one of those fossil things. Oh my god. Ugh. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass walled booth? Oh, it's up there. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. Well, she has to make coin somehow. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. This man is so rude. Leave her alone. She's 16. Did you, have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Ew! I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past? That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking Cough-Up Queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Holy bestie, oh my gosh! Good evening to you. How was work today? Please don't tell me there was another fight. That would be really funny. Oh my god, Steel Samurai! Edward? That outfit looks like Edward's suit. Hey yo, there wasn't. Love that. No fights. What a good day. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job! Quite a change from your office, really. Our office is bare. Leave me alone. Thanks. Look! There's a trophy or something here. Trophy? What? That shield? Work was very good, very chill. We love that. We love that. Are you heading home now? Though I hate it when students don't listen to me the first time. Yeah, well, They're teens. I don't think most of them will listen to you on the first try. I feel like teens just have inherent ADHD. Like it's that's what being a teen will do for you. And it takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix, right. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice! It's obviously Edward's room! Oh my god, look at it! Long time no see, Edward. It's been 2 months! Huh? Oh, Mr. Edward! You know him from somewhere? She really knows everyone. Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and... Right. Her sister is chief prosecutor. Gonna remember that. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, Dad, no. That was just Mr. Right here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder. The body was found in this nasty, bright red sports... It's probably Edward's car. That would be my car. What of it? I'm really struggling today, aren't you, Emma? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. Oh, I should be screaming. I'll do that next time. Alright, Edward, how'd you get involved in this? So, the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. Oh. Last year? Oh, because it's February. Oh my god, it was in December. Wow, they really said last year. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister? Yep, yes sir, I'm this guy. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. Oh, this poor girl. Now I remember, you've really grown. I'll admit it. It was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can... Wait, what did you say? The honest guy is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. Can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edward? Damn! Oh man. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors? You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you. My innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, it's impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. We don't get to talk about it? Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yep. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right. I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then... why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Bro! Okay, but the fact that he has like themed merch, I love that about him. That's so funny. What? Mr. Edward? Your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was a knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. No prints. Okay. It's not suspicious. Edward? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Okay. Let's examine this shield. Maybe we'll get more info. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that. They didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors? Kind of like Employee of the Month, but better. Interesting. At the PD? What is the PD? I don't know what that is. Dun 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 dun. You samurai. My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. I wasn't trying to look at the bouquet. I was trying to look at the Steel Samurai. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead? Wendy? Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And beside it, a giant Steel Samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edward's fiance? I don't think so. I'm so glad that I would not have realized it was Wendy Oldbag. Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The jar below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. Wow. Hey, there's no such thing as taking a hobby too far unless it's leaving you in ruins. Oops, oops. Ooh, I already saw this. Okay, hold on, let's move on. Work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange, why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Oh no, does he polish it? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't, he'll sue you. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Hey, a chessboard. Not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edwards would be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges? Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair? Nah, it's nothing. Haha, yeah, totally. Wow, this jacket is even Oh! Excuse me. It's because I need food, so I'm sleepy. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky child jacket. Lucky jacket. Right, I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. Just getting way too excited about this. Cool. Okay, let's do the bookshelf. Whoa! These are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Or Detective Gumshoe. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe again? You want to study these case reports so closely? He's so cool! You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on the ladder. You're so mean, Edward. Not Edward. Phoenix, you're so mean. So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. Police department? Yeah, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why? Is it broken? Did he throw it? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh! Right. Doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Maybe. Okay. Doesn't like you very much, does he, right? Nah, with Edward it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Glad you can take it that way. Say, Edward, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright? What? You sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edward? Oh. He'll take it. You're right. Wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. Then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. I love that for both of us. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department. Oh, excuse me. We sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words? Oh, and another thing. The ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. That's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. Got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Edward pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. I love him. Wow, okay. That's his parking stub. Very good. This is a parking stub from the underground lot. Murder took place around 5:15. So, the murder happened right after you got back. What? Right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh, who are you? Wow, his badge matches his salute. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere in Paris? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm Mr. at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Skye? Don't like the way this conversation is going at all. And Skye, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edward's lid blow. Mr. Edward's lid is not very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir... I'm just following orders, sir. They want me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the person. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. Okay, so why did he show up? Right. Yes, sir? He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he said, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least, so okay, I guess we'll move. Hi, you're still here. Yay, Blue Badger! Cursed cardboard sign! Terrible time! Look at it, with that handprint on it too, oh my god. We're finally here. Why did they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me, that took almost 30 minutes by taxi and traffic wasn't even that bad. A police department, huh? Ooh. Excuse me. I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. No, hold on. What's that? Terrifying. Disturbing! Why does it undulate like that? Oh, wait. I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who sat next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger? Oh no, he noticed me. Sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? Well, well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Not sure about that. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. Better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. What? Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She said she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yeah, well, no. Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. Okay. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh! Oh, nothing really. And they kicked me out of criminal affairs. Damn! No! What did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then, what happened? I don't think they're busy right now. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I mean, with my sister's case and all. That's true. I've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. The highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any one of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? And so, anyways, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badge dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? I think something about the way I do her voice just makes me yawn, and I can't tell you why. Crazy. The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall is assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Patrolman in charge of the crime scene? It's unheard of, man. Who's a patrolman? What if I present something? Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife. All the drive for chief prosecutor's got to do such a thing. But wait, I didn't mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? I have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Yeah, it seems like no one likes him. Dang, that's it. That's the king of prosecutors who had that Mr. Edgeworth guy yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? There's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Whew. Should I? That's a good idea. Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. Can't just keep that, you have to turn that into the police. People like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. He must drop his card a lot. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? That's familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa. Oh. Now remember, Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more about Detective Gumshoe? Okay, let's see. Oh! He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There's an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transfer? Mr. Edwards mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that chief prosecutor's guy called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Alright. Now what's going on with Mr. Edwards, huh? He's in a tough spot again. Again? Yeah. We remember this case. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edwards was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Edward. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouted. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edwards has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edwards is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Oh. Damn. Can I go inside? Who are you? Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that. You're super cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. Guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. I'm glad. I was wondering about that. Well, the Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch so it can just dance until the batteries die. Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops. Wow, why is this added to my court record? Concerning. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? I met the guy who is, what's his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? Nah, Jake Marshall's just a regular old officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. That's okay, interesting. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like they're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. That's concerning. Okay, but we're gonna go and try, I guess, again. Not like they didn't notice us the first time. Hee bye. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh. Oh, still here? Oh, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention we got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too? What happened to the security guard? What? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its head. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Alright. Can I go back to the right side? How do I do this? If you want to take a closer look, you'll have to deal with me first, partner. Duel at sunset, when it leaves the loser in the dust and takes off. Blood law of the Goodman. Note to self, jurisdictions calls are settled by dueling. That's not correct. I think one body per murder case is enough. Thanks. I agree. Okay, let's present this. I do want to investigate. Hey, look here. It looks like something's crossed out. Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus, $20. I think a couple of zeros are missing. No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. Cool. That's so sad. Alright. Nothing else. Let us present it. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I want you. Fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe investigate. Gumshoe? That old cow dog? He holding a birthday party or something? Look where it should say letter of introduction. It says invitation. I think you just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. Let's prove it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Damn, that's so mean. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me... Hey! Wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by the detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settlers, strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, police investigations are like selling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? Alright. Crumbled and discarded. Well, that sure is nice of you. Nah. Okay, toy shield. You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these. Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they could use the same shield over and over. Okay, you know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Okay. Can I move over? Thank you. No clues here, really. This rope, is it? Yeah, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So, wait, the victim must have died when the killer had closed the trunk on him. No. Girl, no. Looks like a cell phone? Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. Can't think of anyone else. Anyone else can pick up? I can't speak. Yes, obviously, check it out. Check it out. I didn't have an option in doing that. Okay. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know? Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know? I think the series is as popular as ever with the kids. Cool. There we go. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you received and made. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Whatever. Let's check this phone out. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Nice. Hey, Steel Samurai fan. Hey, what's going on over there? Ah, sorry. See you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over here. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. So, she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. What did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I had a phone ring just now, one of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. The wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. I haven't sighted the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Okay, last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Okay, interesting. Is there anything else to do? B block is through there. That's where visitors park. I can see the Lunchline car over there far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. You can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block and buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. The lock on the car is busted. Quite a luxury car. It just screams I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. 3? Where's 2? I've already seen that. Oh, maybe I'm done? Going to draw evidence on someone? Oh my god. Really funny. The prospector's bright red steed came in at a trot. Real slow like. Trot? My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems the chief prospector was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for a prince to ride in on his bright... Oh, excuse me. Waiting for a prince to ride in on his bright red horse. What you mean is the killer intended to use Edward's car all along. Interesting. I've already done this. Oops. Ah! Okay. Present? Okay, we've already done this. Not again! Get me out of here. Do I dare? What's that? Some sort of police passport? This is Detective Goodman's ID card. Strangely enough, we found it at a good distance away from the crime scene. Good distance in this rat hole? If you want distance, get yourself to Texas. Texas? This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre? No Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros. Okay. Interesting. Let's look at this. Hey, check it out! There's a metal plate here! Oh, all of the previous get Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner? Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I think we all know this Von Karma. So, there's a- oh. Interesting. Wow, very cool. Can I... Nothing to investigate there? Alright, she looks so happy all the time. I know, it's cute. It is cute. She's a 16-year-old. I hope she's happy. She's too young. Okay, I don't know what to do now. Let's go back to the detention. Nope, okay, she's just gone. I swear. It's the youth. What the... What am I doing? I've presented almost everything to you. Is there anything to talk? Oh, there's things to talk about with you. I'm dead. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, pardon. Oh, could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means a witness, Miss Angel Star. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Oh, thank you. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Wait, what? One knife wound, but... Angel Star definitely said, like, she was going at him. That's already confusing. So, okay. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So, there's no motive. Goodman was not a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot? So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Okay, interesting. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives until 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So, why are you in charge? No reason. We just showed our hands right now. Keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? The cow dog's been kicked out of his cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, you don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Shit, that makes sense. He's connected in too many ways. So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? Is that... How can you say that? You and my sister... You were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have got into me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will? Someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. For forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? I hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't wrestle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? We're gonna go talk to Edgeworth. God damn it! Where am I supposed to go? Ah! Oh, probably back to talk to Detective Gumshoe. Ah! What am I supposed to do? Okay. With this. Oh, there really is nothing here. If only he was held up by a couple extra red lights, maybe he wouldn't have been caught up. Interesting, okay. Oh, man. This is so concerning. I can't check anything. Why is there like a handprint on there? It's so weird. Oh my goodness. Anything else to examine here? Jump to a movie, huh? Okay. Girly, please. Thanks for the pets, Jay. I don't know what I'm doing. I just feel like I've examined everything possible. Losing my mind. I want to look up a walkthrough, but... Oh wait, there's a note! Hold up. Oh my goodness. I had to re-investigate the same. I have a feeling it's upside down. 6-7S12-2. Excuse me.
大家好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋。
冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋。冰淇淋很好。I do not know Chinese very well. What does it mean? How am I supposed to know? Note to self for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth. Not right. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Thanks, buddy. Alright, so, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma... Yeah? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show? For kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? Oh! She hung up right away. I see. Interesting. Okay. A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Isn't that how these cases always go? I can't believe I just needed to click one more time in the right same spot for me to finish my investigation.
Objection! Objection! Hold it! Hold 去。